We are a compassionate people, but we cannot take on new burdens.
That burden, according to Prime Minister Philip Davis during a nationally televised address last night, includes repatriating the largest amount of migrants last year in the country's history, amounting to millions of dollars from the public purse. Now, to curb the numbers, Davis laid out what he called a comprehensive plan to address illegal migration by first tackling the expansion and proliferation of shantytowns, and he's putting those residents tonight on notice.
Undocumented migrants will continue to be processed and repatriated. This is already underway and will be greatly expanded in the coming days and weeks. Documented migrants living in unregulated communities will be required to relocate at their expense or their employer's expense or face repatriation. And any Bahamian citizens found to be living in these communities will be required to relocate.
With shanty communities now expanding on islands like Abaco and Eleuthera, Prime Minister Davis says his administration is resolved to addressing this vexing issue. He explains that it will start with prosecuting, where necessary, landowners and slumlords.
If you are a crown landholder who is unlawfully leasing land, you will be prosecuted. If you are engaged in human smuggling, you will be prosecuted. And if you are employing migrants illegally, you will be prosecuted. Through Operation Secure, we will prevent the exploitation and abuse of migrants by unscrupulous landowners and businesses holding accountable those with a reckless disregard for our laws. Operation Secure targets those entering our borders illegally, as well as any Bahamian citizen or legal resident who is breaking our law.
And as fringe political parties have intensified their protests on illegal migration, Prime Minister Philip Davis made it clear that the work to curb migration started long before on the international stage.
To sign a pledge that included a commitment to take on refugees, while 21 other countries in our hemisphere, including fellow Caribbean nations like Barbados and Jamaica, signed on to this agreement. I declined. Despite pressure earlier this year, when the United Nations called for countries in our region to halt deportations to Haiti, once again, I decided to continue repatriations. This is a decision I made for the benefit of all Bahamians and future generations of Bahamians.
He pledged swift action, but also promised that the work will be carried out humanely.
The Bahamas is for Bahamians and for those who are prepared to follow the laws of our country. We simply cannot afford open borders.